I loved opening the first set, Spark of Rebellion. So my question here is, will set 2 be able to live up to it? Is it going to be just as good? Is it going to be better? Oh, we know on the inside that we do have the glory of the paper packs. We got the glory, hear that crinkle? I love it when games use the paper packs. So let's just jump in. Let's have some fun here. Our very first leader is Cad Bane, right? Very first card you get in a pack is a leader. He's got a fun ability here. When you play an Underworld card, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, an opponent chooses a unit they control, deal 1 damage to it. And he comes in as a 2/8 there, guy with some raid 2, some other abilities. I won't read all of them. I won't read all of the abilities because you know what? If I do that, we're going to be here till next week. Also because, you know, some of these cards we have seen before. But we are going to take our time. We're not going to go super fast. Look at that foundling being protected by his Mandalorian friend. And I see we got a hyperspace card coming up. But look at that moisture farmer. Now we're talking. We're working our way here through our first line of commons here. That is our first hyperspace card. The hyperspace cards still look great. They still look very, very good. One of my favorite things about Star Wars Unlimited are those hyperspace cards, and that every card has a chance of being one. So we have 9 commons, and then we're hopping in here to our uncommons. There's the little U on the bottom right. Sinara San. And this is another fun thing here. Of course, we've got, oh, look at that cool Ketsu Anyo. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before I get too far, you know, we're in set 2. We have some new abilities, right? Some new mechanics. Here on Sinara, we can see Bounty, which reads, when this unit is defeated or captured, your opponent collects its bounty. And you can see the bounty there is deal 5 damage to a base. So Bounty is a lot of fun. I think that's going to bring some fun little mind games going back and forth, whether or not you want to try and take something out. A new adventure. C-3PO, that's what we feel like we're on right now. A new adventure, and look at that, our very first rare, Boba Fett's armor. Oh man, there are some very, very cool looking rares and legendaries in this set. And man, look at this one, attached to a non-vehicle unit if attached unit is Boba Fett. And damage would be dealt to him, prevent 2 of that damage. Very nice, +2, +2. And let's see, what do we get in our first foil here? Principled Outlaw. Ooh, come on. Look at him looking at us. Very nice. Foiling still very, very nice on these cards. We'll see if we can make everything fit on this screen before we do pack 2. Since we got that beautiful armor, let's go ahead and grab the next pack here, which matches for us. Fennec Shand. Very cool. She's got an action cost 1 tap. Play a unit that costs 4 or less from your hand. Give it ambush for this phase. Very fun. Of course, have 5 resources. You can flip it to your 4/4 Saboteur, Fennec Shand. Very, very nice there. Card. And look at this, our first hyperspace base. Right? You always have a leader, then a base. Man, these are very, very cool. Look at the coloring on that. Man, I do love the coloring. What's on the back? What do we get to see? Ooh, that is a good looking token. Look at that shield. Wow. They sure know, I mean, these hyperspace cards, they sure know how to make cards look good, how to make you feel good, even about tokens. Wow. Very, very cool. Again, we won't take too long on all these because, you know, you can have some more fun later reading it over in the card list over at StarWarsUnlimited.com. They got the whole database of cards, of course, over there. But another fun new mechanic here is Smuggle. Has a cost there, and it says if this card is a resource, you may play it for its smuggle cost, replace it with the top card of your deck. Again, another fun mechanic that's going to add a whole new layer to Star Wars Unlimited. Oh man, it's going to be really exciting. But look at this art. I love seeing Mandalorians. Of course, when you get a new set, you get groups of characters that you didn't get to have in the first set. So Mandalorians, bounty hunters now everywhere, all over the place. Wookiees, fun to see that we got Wookiees again. Maybe there were some of these cards in the first set, but not so many, right? Not so many. Echo. Okay, moving on to our uncommons here. Unexpected escape. There we go. Look at that. A hyperspace. It's non-foil, but it is a rare, and those ones are not easy to get, right? These do not come very frequently in packs. Give into your anger. Very cool. He's definitely given into that anger. Deal 1 damage to an enemy unit. Its controller's next action this phase must be an attack action with that unit if able. It must attack a unit if able. Very fun. You can do some mean things with that. We're going to put that hyperspace up there, moving our box and altering the deal. Ooh. Yeah, they're cool. These are so fun. Discard a captured card guarded by a friendly unit. Very nice. And then, ooh, jetpack. Now, I know some of you just want to see what kind of legendaries can we get in this box, or maybe can we get a showcase. So we'll pick it up. We'll go a little bit quicker here. Han Solo, cool action though. Play a unit from your hand, it costs 1 less. Deal 2 damage to it. You can have some fun shenanigans there with old Han. And I shouldn't say old Han, right? That's young Han. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have a good time here. Vambrace, grapple shot. Discerning veteran. Oh man, I actually kind of want, part of me wants to just pause and stare at every card for a couple of minutes, because there's so much, obviously reading the card, looking at all the abilities, but the art. I always like taking my time and digging in the art. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing after I finish recording this. Punishing One. I love transports. I love ships in this game. Ships and then armor. I was going to say that before too, but I really have a soft spot for armor and items in TCGs. Coruscant Dissident. That's very cool. Love to see that. Ooh, Crosshair. Look at that clone trooper. Very, very cool. Love that. 2/6. Interesting on the side. The Chaos of War is our rare for the pack. Deal 2 damage to each player's base equal. Sorry, let me start again. Deal damage to each player's base equal to the number of cards in that player's hand. Very nice for those aggro strategies. Working out on those people picking up too many cards. Kylo Ren is in the next pack. Our rare. He's rash and deadly. He's got an action. Discard a card from your hand. Give a unit +2/+0 for this phase. Very nice to see with the Chaos of War, right? A way for you to get rid of cards from your hands so you're not hurting yourself. Very, very cool to have him in the stage. Space Mines. Oh my goodness. We're just going to make up all sorts of words as we go today, it seems. My goodness. We'll get there. Of course, with Kylo Ren and Rey in the set, and other different heroes being highlighted, it means that we don't have Luke, we don't have Darth Vader, but it's fun. It's fun seeing a bunch of other things, right? Like This Is the Way show up in the set. We get a bunch of cool new characters for Star Wars Unlimited. I'm waiting for Darth Maul. Cobb Vanth, you're kind of cool, but I'm really waiting to find Maul. He doesn't say Darth, actually. He says just Maul on his card. Xanadu Blood. Look at that. Our first foil rare. Very cool there. Again, I love ships. I love the underworld theme. Adds a lot to the game, in my opinion. We got to keep moving this box around. I don't want to cover up too much up here, though, because that's where the real good stuff's going to go, right? That's where our legendaries and our showcase. Are we going to get a showcase? That's where that fun stuff's going to go. Oh, Boba Fett. Very cool. Very cool. I got to stop reading all the things, though, or we'll be here again forever. Do we have... Ooh, look at the experience, though. I want to see one of those in hyperspace. Man, they really rocked the art in this set, though. I love it. Here we go. Another hyperspace card coming up. This time it is the Black Sun Starfighter. Very cool. Nice seeing just a little Sentinel thing text box down there. Not a whole bunch. Mandalorian Warrior. Fennec Shand. There we go. This time we have the uncommon version of it, the unit. Ooh, look at that. Bounty Hunter's Quarry. The Client. Love it. The Client. That's great. Great theme there. Love it. And then Val. Okay. Very cool. Loyal to the end. Nice looking card. Foil rickety quad jumper. Come on. Let's find us our first legendary. We got to get some legendaries in here. But before we have a legendary boss here, he scared me. He scared me because I saw the hyperspace and I thought, ooh, maybe something good. It tricks you, though. It tricks you. No showcase yet. Oh, reputable bounty hunter. Oh my goodness, we got that guy here. We got that guy. And that's what he's going to be called from now on. If you watch any more Master Set Madness videos, because we're going to do more box openings, we're going to do some box breaks, we're probably going to open that guy some more. Salt Ships, Lurking TIE Phantom, oh, one of my favorite back playing X-Wing, Spark of Hope. And then there we go, the first legendary. Oh my goodness, and it is the Dark Saber. I told you I have a soft spot for equipment. Oh my goodness, look at that card. The Dark Saber. I'll read this one for you, right? It costs 4. It is green. Attached to a non-vehicle unit while playing this upgrade on a Mandalorian unit. Ignore its aspect penalty. Very nice. Attached unit gains on attack. Give an experience token to each other friendly Mandalorian unit. +4, +3. Very cool. Very cool. Our very first legendary. Put it right at the top, followed by the Salacious Crumb. What a pack! Oh my goodness, Obnoxious Pet. Obnoxious Press. This guy right here, that card right there. Oh my goodness. It just perfectly encapsulates everything about what's going on here in Star Wars, right? Between going from the Dark Saber to Salacious Crumb, the juxtaposition of those two right next to each other. Oh my goodness. There we go. There's our full art, hyperspace, borderless, choose your words. It's hyperspace, right? Experience. Very cool. Waven Antagonizer. Okay. Again, I'm going to get stuck in so many of these cards. Look at this. Patrol Wing. Love it. Covetous Rivals. Outflank. Oh, we've seen you before. We've seen you before. So we're not doing what Flesh and Blood does. It seems like we still get the fancy variations of cards, even if they've been printed before, which I'm okay with. I think I'm okay with that. Top Target. Ooh, Bo-Katan. Very nice. Very nice. Millennium Falcon. This is another nice thing that they're doing here for Star Wars Unlimited. Right, you get a lot of these big characters, ships, items. They come in at uncommon as well, so that, you know what, you couldn't get that legendary one from the first set. Nice. It's going to come out at a lower rarity. Everybody gets to play with kind of those cool, fun characters. Dr. Evazan. I don't know about him. No bargain for me on that one. No bargain for me on that one. Come on, let's find second legendary. Ooh, Hundo. Old Spice Mines. Gentle Giant. It's cool looking card. There we go. Now we're getting that color in there. Now we're going for it. Moisture Farmer. Again, it fits right. Oh, the art is so good on this. Desperado Freighter. Warbird Stowaway. I'm having fun. I hope you guys have fun. I hope you guys are going to go to one of your pre-releases or something later this week. This is the time. This is the most fun time to try the new set, Brutal Traditions. Look at that. Just burning everything. Burning everything. And then, ooh, very nice. That's our first uncommon hyperspace, Sinara San. We've seen you before. And then, ooh, look at you. Heroic Resolve. Very cool. That's our rare. Okay, oh man, I want to stop and read every card. I want to do it. But I know, you guys know, you've been around long enough. I also want to know where our legendaries are. Look at Rey here. Her action is give an experience token to a unit with 2 or less power. Very nice. Very nice. We'll move past those bases. These Mandalorians, they're going to be fun. They are going to be fun. I think I'm going to have more fun with them than the Underworld people, but we'll see. We'll have to see. The Underworld people, they can be fun too. Ooh, we've got a cool foil. We do have a hyperspace foil coming up. Oh my goodness. Hey, look at this guy. Very cool uncommon. I can't say his name. Chrysantan. I guess that's how you say it, right? Oh my goodness. He looks great. He looks great. Mercenary Gunship Jetpack. Ooh, Inspiring Mentor. Very nice rare for the pack. Followed by, oh, it's just a common Street Gang Recruiter. Very cool though. I can't remember where I was putting these foils, so we'll throw it over there. Gar Saxon. Seems like we're getting the full spread of leaders, which makes sense. You know, that's kind of what you want it to be for a draft. that you have a good, nice mix of them for people to play. Look at that, take captive. Very nice, hyperspace again. Love seeing Jawas. We need more Jawas. There's never going to be enough of them. Criminal muscle. And here comes, there's that crumb. Our non-foil crumb this time, followed by arm to the teeth and a long pike. Very cool. Dealer intrudes. Look the other way. Not bad. Lando is in. Okay. His action, play a card using smuggle. It costs 2 less. Defeat a resource you own and control. Interesting. So it'd be a good one there for your smuggling. You'll have some, it makes sense. The themes, they got the themes down really well in Star Wars Unlimited. Everything feels really good as far as the different aspects are concerned and the ways that different characters, they all interact with each other. I've been impressed with how well they were able to pull it all together, especially without doing, I know they have heroism and villainy for aspects, but it's not quite the same as it's been in the past where half the cards are for the heroes and half of them are for the villains. I think they've done a really good job here making it so that things can cross all over. Forlom, the armor, okay, there you go. That's one of my favorite uncommons. Very cool. Give a shield token to up to 3 Mandalorian units. Very cool if you can get your Mandalorian army going. Commission. Dryden Voss, there is our second legendary. He is cost 7. Oh my goodness, he's a 5/7 shielded. When played, choose a captured card guarded by a unit you control. You may play it for free under your control. Ooh, very nice. There's nothing like playing your opponent's stuff, right? Nothing quite like that. Nothing quite like Midnight Repairs as well. And if you can find a way to do both of them at the same time. Mr. Bane, look at that. We're all the way back around, it seems like, to our leaders. Night Owl Skirmisher. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. There we go. That's what I want to see. Love seeing X-Wings in their hyperspace. Got some code collectors. Ketsu, we've seen you before. Ooh, look at that one. Envy's Nest. Very cool. Yep, this underworld stuff's gonna be cool too. Oh my goodness. That's what you want to see when you're playing a game. That Mandalorian Trooper. Oh my gosh, Omega. Sorry, we'll get there. Fringe clone. Very cool. Fun things with clones. We gotta love clones. Look at this. Ooh, this was in a Delphi Patrol Wing pack. We had a foil and a hyperspace version of it. We are halfway through our box. Oh my goodness, I'm already having too much fun. Which, what I was trying to say, is a really good sign, right? It's a good sign when you're looking through the different cards in a set for a new set or a new game, and you get excited about trying all the different things, or at least you get excited about trying a good portion of it. If you kind of are looking through the set and you're like, well, that doesn't look fun, or that doesn't look exciting, not the great sign that you want to see. But here in Star Wars, it's kind of like every single different aspect I look at, every different group, whether it's Mandalorians, Fringe, Clone, Bounty Hunters, Underworld, like they're all just exciting. They are all very exciting, at least to me. Look at that. Kragan Gore. Come on. I mean, it's just like, okay, I want to try it. Excited about it. There's those brutal traditions. I hope the traditions here aren't too brutal. Tradition so far has been showcases are difficult to find. We would love to see one here. Look at that modded cohort. Okay, we're going to get through the commons. You can always, if you see one, you're like, man, really, really want to read that one. You can pause the video and you can read what Rose does here. Ooh, look at that Cassian. Now we're talking. Man, hyperspace just does brilliant things for these cards. Bazine, Nettle, Night Owl Skirmisher, another common foil. Again, so far we're already over halfway through a box. You do not get a lot of hyperspace rares. You do not get a lot of foil rares, and you do not get a lot of hyperspace foils either. Ooh, Hunter, haven't seen you yet in this box. Very cool. So Hunter here, he is a rare, which is why we haven't seen him very often. So those rares, you're not going to get to see those every single draft. That is for sure. Oh, look at that Mandalorian warrior. Boom, we got fire. We got good things. Blue fire. Good things are happening. Bounty posting. Spark of Hope. Fenra. So we've seen, we've been seeing some duplicates for uncommons, but getting a nice spread as well. And then Wrecker. That's a cool card. Look at that. Wrecker. Boom. Fringe clone. He's got Overwhelm, which you like to see with 7 power. When you play him, you can defeat a friendly resource if you do deal 5 damage to a ground unit. That is going to be a fun card to deal with. Privateer. Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. That is our second hyperspace foil. Both of them have been commons. So no super wild hits. This is our first time seeing Finn in the box. 2 rare leaders in a row, actually. Interesting there. So the rares there, they got a little bit piled up, at least for our leaders. Guild target. Another Falcon, there we go. And then, oh my goodness, come on, there's a hyperspace tech. Oh man, yeah, I remember seeing when this art was spoiled. Oh my goodness, this is one of those arts, one of the best ones in the set, my opinion. Fringe clone, he's a rare. He costs 3. He is got the heroism aspect, and he's a 2/3. Each friendly resource gains smuggle. Very nice, love to have that. The gain smuggle cost is that card's cost +2, and its aspect icons. Very cool. And of course, he's got his own smuggle cost as well. Very nice. Second hyperspace one, followed by the old general. The old general, rebel official. I already read a rare in this pack, so we'll keep going. We'll keep going. And yes, I do like that Cloud Rider as well. Again, this is, again, when you really like the cards in these sets, it makes it easy to want to collect sets. At least it makes it fun to try and collect the whole set. And I am looking forward to doing that at some point. Oh, Toro, Calican, Brutal Traditions. Once, when there's a little bit more supply of things going around, I think it'll be easier for me to do that. Warzone Lieutenant. Come on, how many packs we got left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So legendaries are in 1 in 8 packs. So we are hoping to get at least 3. If we're lucky, we can get more than that. At least 3 non-foils, I should say. If we're real lucky, we can get a foil version on top of that. Hyperspace, foil or non-foil. Look at that, 2 of those. 2 Career Santons. Oh, is that a 3rd jetpack? More crumbs. Speaking of the legendary, there he is, old Tobias Beckett. He trusts no one. He costs 4, and he is a 4/5. When you play a non-unit card, you may exhaust a unit that costs the same as or less than the card you played. Uses this ability only once each round, and he's got this smuggle 5 and the blue. Look at that. Very, very cool. Oh my goodness. And what's behind it? Look at that pack. That is an awesome pack. Chrysanthemum foil. So we had a non-foil. We had a foil in the back for that one. Very, very good pack. Very fun. It's nice to see that. Again, I like the way they have these packs laid out where it feels like there's just there's multiple slots as you go through the pack where you feel like you can get a hit. And even in the commons, you feel good when you get this hyperspace common card. It feels good. Love it. Love it. Armor again. Cassian. We're going to have, my goodness, almost feels like a play set. It's starting to feel like a play set. And you know what I just realized? All of you are having a fun time with me, right? Tobias is not a legendary. He's not a legendary at all. So we're going to put him back down here. Write it in the comments. I got it wrong. DJ. DJ is our legendary here. So we read Tobias just for fun. DJ's got a massive smuggle cost there. But when he's played using smuggle, you can take control of an enemy resource. When this unit leaves play, that resource's owner takes control of it. So, I don't know, that's fun. Always fun stealing resources, but you know, they make you pay. They make you pay a good amount for it because it wouldn't be so fun if it was too easy. Too easy. You got to do a little bit of work. A little bit of work. Okay, we're moving on. We got to find Darth Vader. Not Darth Vader. Maul. Maul. You see, I've been thinking about too many things here. Ruthlessness. Can't keep track. Casca. Ooh, look at that. That's a rare foil. You do not get, again, the rare foils very often. That is only our second one of the whole box. Just a couple of packs left. Rey is here. Coronet City looking good again. Look at those. Very cool. I'll leave that up so we can see the city this time. Get through again 9 commons. Oof. Enticing reward. Firetown backup. Concord Dawn Interceptors. So nice to see some different uncommons there. Enterprising Lackeys. Oh man. Foundling. I love it. 3 more packs. Come on. Let's see the showcase. Let's see a showcase. Any showcase. Any showcase, and we will be very, very happy. Or can we sneak out a 4th legendary? Dengar. Lady Proxima. Oh. Look at you. Look at you there. Having a good time. Scanning officer. Also having a good time in a different way. And Effant Mon. Okay. Very cool. Mercenary gunship. 2 more throws. But don't worry. Again, we're going to be back. We're going to have some more fun opening Star Wars Unlimited. We're going to have way more fun. We're going to have some live box breaks. We're going to do some fun things for this set. 1 more hyperspace common here. Let's see here. What do we got for uncommons? We're back to L337. Droids are fun. I like the droids. Remnant Reserves. Fell the Dragon. And then look at it. Yes. Yes, I'm reading it correctly. It does say L, which means legendary. The Mandalorian. Wow. Okay. 6. Cost. He's a 5/6 Sentinel. When you play him, you may heal all damage from a unit that costs 2 or less, like that little dude there, which we have not seen yet, and give 2 shield tokens to it. Very nice. Very nice. We're going to put that right next to the Darksaber. And we got a little desperate attack here. We're not feeling too desperate right now. We did hit 4 legendaries. We got 1 more pack. So very nice. And that does not happen in every box. And getting the Darksaber and the Mandalorian. Wow. Very, very cool. Fennec. Look at that hyperspace. Man. And I know, like, these cards, they're not super valuable. It's not super valuable, but just having the option that pretty much anyone who wants to get one of these, having that be accessible for people, have a really cool looking leader, really cool looking base. Very, very, very good move, I believe, by Fantasy Flight. So we'll sneak through the commons. We're going to see here a couple uncommons. Zakas. Oh, IG-11. Oh my goodness, yep. Love that one too. Ooh, man, you were fun. You were fun back in our X-Wing days as well. And then, yes, Chewbacca has arrived. I was hoping we'd see one of you. There's Chewbacca. You're not Maul, but you're close. You're very close. Pike's Bane. Look at that big guy. Very cool. What a smuggle cost on that, though. You're not going to be smuggling that super easily. And then our last one, look at that. We did sneak in 1 more hyperspace foil. That means we got 3 in the whole box. Wow. Housecast Soldier. Very nice looking. That was the one I was talking about, the color. Very, very cool. Loving it again. Really, really nice box here for box 1. Cannot complain at all. 4 legendaries. And, I mean, 2 of them were the ones I was very excited about for this set with the Darksaber and the Mandalorian. And then we got DJ and Dryden hanging out in the back. If you're looking to pick up some cards or some supplies here for Star Wars Unlimited, I have some available over at MasterSetMadness.com. And of course, if you want to see some more boxes broken as we try and find our first showcase for the set, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.